Hey, today is day 5. It is Saturday, February 27th. Yesterday I took a zero here at Blood Mountain Cabins at Neel Gap. I was planning on going from, let's see, what was it, 2 days ago. I was started at Neel Gap and I was planning on stopping somewhere before Blood Mountain, which is a pretty steep climb. And actually the climb isn't so bad. It's coming down on the other side. It's lots of rocks. Sometimes you have to use your hands, that kind of thing. And I knew that there was going to be a massive amount of rain, which there was. They said 1 to 2 inches, so a lot of rain. And I didn't want to have to come down in that. So I ended up just pushing from Neel Gap up to Neel Gap, which was, I think it's just under 15 miles. And since I had planned on camping before and then spending the night at Blood Mountain Cabins, and I got here, I just checked with them to see if I could have 2 nights. And they gave me the hiker rate, which is a reduced rate. So that was kind of cool. And yeah, so I spent the night, and I'm glad I did, because yesterday it just rained all day long, and it's supposed to clear up anytime. It's really, really foggy outside. But yeah, I'm glad I didn't walk around. I'll show you the cabin a little bit. It's pretty rustic. It's very hiker friendly. That's a code. You can probably figure out what that means. Yeah, it sleeps a lot of people. It was just me. Last year I was with a family, and we stayed in one of these cabins, and I think there was like 8 of us maybe. People were sleeping on the floors, so I feel pretty spoiled. But so be it. Anyways, going forward this week, my plan today is to hike to probably just past Neel Gap shelter, which is like 11 miles, maybe something like that. It's not a hard day. I mean, there's a good climb at the very beginning of the day, and then after that, it's just lots of bumps. And then I'm gonna try to, this sounds very spoiled and very unhiker-like, but then I'm gonna try to get to Unicoi Gap the next day, which will be another 10 or 11 miles, and spend the night in either Hiawassee or Helen, because that'll be Sunday night, and Sunday night is supposed to be pretty good storms again. I think 90% chance with thunderstorms and lots of rain. So, you know, I have to resupply at one of those spots either way. Otherwise I'd have to carry, I think, like 7 days of food from here. So either way, I got to go into one of those towns. Both of those towns are a hitch or a shuttle ride away. You can't just walk to them, or I guess you could, but it'd take a long time, 9 or 12 miles, something like that. Anyway, so I am going to probably just spend one night. I won't zero or anything like that, just spend the night and then get a ride back to the trail and continue on from there. That's the plan as it is right now. I'm waiting until it's a little after, I think it's like 8:15 in the morning. Mountain Crossings doesn't open until 9, and I've got like a pinhole leak in my pad. So I am going to, Ivy Tat there said that I could bring the pad in, and he's got a tub, so I can I've got a patch kit for it. So I'm gonna pump it up and put it in the tub, see if we can't find that hole. And if we can't find that hole, I don't know, they don't have, if I can't find that hole, I probably won't buy anything there. I'll probably wait until I get to, I don't know what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm thinking, because I like a long pad, and in the pad that I want, they don't have long. I stopped there yesterday. So long pads are 6 feet long, 6 feet tall. And when I lay down, my heels come right to the end of the pad, which I like, because I don't know, when my feet go off the pad and they sit on the cold ground, they get cold. And if they're on the pad, they stay toasty all night. So I want to continue that. And the shorter pads, or the regular pads, are I think 5 foot 4 inches long, so that my feet would definitely be hanging off. So it's tough. Do I wake up in the middle of the night a couple of times and re-pump up my pad, or do I buy a new pad? And then they're expensive, like 200 bucks. That I'll have to always put something down at the end where my feet are to keep them off the ground. These are the decisions the hiker faces. Anyway, I will talk to you later. Thanks a lot. Oh my gosh, wait till you see this amazing view. I mean, it's spectacular. It's like, I mean, it's like nothing you've ever seen before. I gotta show you, it's incredible. It's really incredible. Here you go. Get ready for this. It's gonna knock your socks off. See? Yeah. I guess this farmer would say it's all socked in. But that's all right. Having a good day. No sunburns today, so got that going for me. It's actually not as cold probably as it looks. I mean, of course I'm hiking, but I think the lows are supposed to be, where I'm going anyway, I think the low's supposed to be like 54, so nice warm night. Anyway, they weren't able to help me with my pad at mountain crossings. I mean, actually it just said I'm better off putting it in a tub at like a room in Hiawassee maybe, and then patching it so that it had time to dry and whatnot. And honestly, if they had the one that I wanted, the size that I wanted, I probably just would have mailed mine home and just bought a new one. But they didn't. So there is a small outfitter in Hiawassee. Maybe they'll have something. But I'm gonna try to fix it first. There's no reason to not. It's a great pad, but oh well, that's the way it goes sometimes. But yeah, I'm on my way. Not sure how far I've come. Maybe 4 or 5 miles, something like that. Looks like I got about a little bit of a decline. I remember getting group pictures on this rock where I'm standing with that amazing view last year. There's a bunch of people. Eager Beaver was here, I remember that. And then the tramway that I had. No tramway so far this year. I think that's probably a combination of I'm seeing a lot fewer people. I'm seeing probably more day hikers and section hikers than I am through hikers. Plus I got out just in front of the big bubble, and even though I took a 0 yesterday, and I know a lot of them probably caught up, I don't know, I'm just still not seeing them. So who knows? Maybe I mean, eventually I will, but yeah, that's about it. I know a couple of my family members from last year just started this morning. I saw from Instagram. So spring break and Mama Bear, glad to have you on the trail. Welcome to the trail. Welcome back to the trail. And that's it. I'm gonna get hiking. Maybe I'll take some more pictures of these amazing views. Maybe. And actually in the comments, if there's anything that I show too much or not enough of, or you want to see, let me know. I don't know, I'm just kind of winging it right now. I know one thing is I know I don't do a lot of like, I set the camera down and pretend I'm walking and whatever. I brought a little tripod, but I don't know, it's not as much fun as it sounds. Maybe I'll start doing it in a bit. I was thinking I might do like a time lapse of me setting up camp, just so you can see what that looks like, but not that that's really exciting, but somebody probably out there would enjoy it. That's it. Talk to you guys later. That's some scary elevation gain. Just got some trail magic again. It was really nice. Actually ran into a guy that, well, he came and found us on the trail, or found people on the trail, found me anyway. And he's like, yeah, there's gonna be trail magic there at Hogpen Gap. I was like, oh, great, thanks so much. I recognized him and I said, I see you, were you there last year, maybe a few weeks later? He said, yeah. It's like, I was there, yeah, that was great. And I said, was your dad there? And he said, yeah, my dad was there. He's 87, going strong, whatever. And I said, I was like, oh boy, I sat with that guy. I sat with your dad for like a half hour, had a great conversation. He was a really cool dude. Although mostly what he did was just gloat about how great his son was, which admittedly seems to be a pretty great guy to me too. But yeah, it was really nice. I made it a quick stop. They had one of the guys, one of the gentlemen made some soup, and it was really, really good soup. But so yeah, on my way, and I'm gonna eat my sarcastic words probably about what I was saying about the views, because if you can see behind me here, the sun is starting to peek through and you can actually see the mountains on the other side. Yeah, sun's shining on me right now, so that's what I get. That's what I get. I'll take it. Got a nice breeze, it's nice and warm, feels good. I'm feeling good, and I'm gonna head onward and that is how we get water. Now here's something that they never tell you. When you come to a water source and you're gonna get water, and you gotta be there, and it's a little waterfall like this, and you're getting water and you realize you've gotta pee really, really bad because of the sound of the waterfall. But you're not allowed to go pee within, I think, 300 feet. Let's just say 500 feet of a water source. So now, I just want to let you know that I'm taking the time to do this explainer video while I got a full bladder. that's it. Bye. That'd be bear fur, I do believe. Well, they're out and about.